Hey, this is my house. This is a video for special someone who doesn't really play the game. So just gonna do a little thing here. Um, the This is my trophy area here. This is where you get, or sorry, where I placed all my like vet trophies, and there's some plaques here, like that plaque. There's just from normal modes you get plaques. Vet mode, you get vet trophies. This right here is the best trophy in the game. Just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact or not, but Dragon Star Arena is my favorite arena. It's closest thing you can get to, say, a 4-man trial. I really enjoy that arena a lot. I've run it quite a few times. We've 3-manned it. We've done it with no healers. You know, quite a few things just for fun. These are what originally was like the top 5s and stuff. That's ICP, Imperial City Prison, which is my favorite dungeon in the game currently. These over here, more of that trophy bus. Then we got the this side here. This one is normal Sanctum Ophidian. I put that up there because I actually soloed that boss, so it's pretty cool. Here's some more. Then these here, these are normal plaques that you get off a normal dungeon because they're normal in vet dungeons. And originally I wasn't going to put them up because I was like, they're normal things or whatever, it's no big deal. But some of them actually look kind of cool, so, and it kind of fit in the house, you know, so I was like, what the heck, I'll put them up. And I've sold all these anyways, so I even sold, that's Imperial City Prison, I even sold it on normal. It's quite a difficult mechanic, the poison boss. You got to, she tenderizes you, and it's kind of a big deal, but you can survive it on normal and solo it. And that's the Asylum Sanctorium boss. That's the normal plaque, I think. And you got no, one of these Grotto 2, something like that. But I really like this outer courtyard area. I thought that was a really cool setup. I actually kind of stole the idea of that from a guildmate of mine. She had kind of set it up like that, had the same house, and I just thought that was really cool. So that's what I did. And then inside here we got your little fireplace thing. You can craft all this stuff too. You can get like motifs and shit. And then, you know, craft tables, different styles, things like that. So the housing in this is actually, it's pretty popular. It can get kind of addicting. I haven't put a ton of time into it, but these are tables here. And then we got your favorite, be the wine holders. Then over here is kind of like the kitchen type area. I got my banker, or sorry, my merchant. I didn't buy the banker, it was like 40 bucks or something. I didn't want to spend the money. Then upstairs here, this is just the bedrooms. This is where the magic happens. This here, actually, this fireplace, a guy I used to play with actually made these out of stone slabs, and then he put the fire insert thing in. But yeah, there actually wasn't a fireplace. He made that out of the slabs. I thought it looked really cool. He did a pretty cool job on that. He came in and decorated a few things, and that was one of the things he did. And I was pretty impressed with it. I thought it looked really good. And there's like guest bedroomy stuff. Same over here, and then over here there's another bedroom fireplace section. Another one of those fireplaces that guy I used to play with had made for me. And this kind of overlooks the like courtyard and that a little bit. You get a better view from the center one, which I'll go to. Yeah, see, when you look out here. Now I got these Daedric chairs, which for whatever reason I can't sit in the damn things. I'm not really sure why. I think I might have them placed improperly, but whatever. I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, this is. I thought that was a really cool view. There's bigger houses you can get than this one even, but I just really kind of like the style of this one. I thought it was a cool, like, my favorite race is Khajiits, so it looked like kind of a cool Khajiit thief style mansion. Over here we got more like little decks things you can come out, and then this is my ghetto diving board. It's just a little skid thing that I put up here, but you can run off, jump into the lake. And this is kind of my backyard. There's like a ship in the background. I thought it looked really cool. And then up here is kind of like the backyard. Then up in this tower here, there's not really much up there. I got like a table and stuff up there. It's just kind of another area you can look at for a view. And then here I got my little ghetto steps. I just threw a skid there. I was too lazy to make stairs and stuff for the pool or little sauna thing or whatever you want to call that. Here, then I got my target dummy here. You can just kind of practice your rotations and stuff. If I make a new character or something that I haven't used, like say a new class or something, I'll hit the target dummy a little bit, get a rotation down. That's a bar I haven't finished. I'm just kind of like an outdoor bar, kind of working on that. Haven't put much effort into it lately, but here's a stable here for my mounts. I'm putting the mounts in. Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot to the place, but I put a little bit of time into it. But there's some people that have made just spectacular houses, all the stuff they've done, and just the creativity they have. Like there's some people that have made like dueling rings, all kinds of stuff that's just really, really, really cool. You can get very creative in how you do things on these housing things. I haven't got too creative myself, but you definitely can. And these trophies actually ended up being kind of a cool thing. At first I was like, oh, whatever, you know. But when you actually start putting them in your house, they actually are kind of cool. They set up, there, it's like your dungeon dive accomplishments. This is just the normal Sanctum Ophidia, but I soloed this boss, so that's quite an accomplishment on normal. Even though it was on normal. And then yeah, trophies over here. This one here actually is excuse me. Yeah, this one is the Asylum Sanctoria. I also soloed that boss as well. On normal, of course you can't solo them on vet, but it's still quite an accomplishment, so that's why I'd put them up. And same with like ICP, solo, and normal. All the vet dungeons I've soloed that are soloable. Some of the dungeons you can't solo just due to mechanics and stuff, but that's not really anyone's fault. It's just the way the dungeon's set up. Then that one there, I think that one's like normal. Is that like normal Maelstrom or something like that? Normal Maelstrom's kind of like it's a solo arena. There's vet and normal. It's kind of ironic. I have the normal one up, but I didn't bother to put the vet one up. But I'm not a fan of vet Maelstrom. It's not very hard. It's just all mechanics. You do the mechanics, you'll whoop ass, and that's about it. Like I don't really like playing that way, where I have to follow this very specific thing. And not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, a lot of people love running Maelstroms. There's leaderboards you can compete on and stuff. Excuse me. I don't really find it that fun, so I don't really do it much. I went through it, to accomplish it and all that, but it's not really my cup of tea. I actually think soloing Dragonstar Arena on normal is more of an accomplishment than doing Vet Maelstrom. That's just my opinion, though. And a lot more fun. I wish Vet Dragon Star Arena was soloable, I would solo that like every night. But unfortunately it's not. I heard back in the day it was soloable. I don't know if that's true or not. This year's Falkreach hold, I sold this on Vet the night it came out. They've actually made some changes to it actually over these last few updates. I know the end boss has a bigger damage shield than he used to, like the night it came out anyways. It's a little harder. I don't know if it's still soloable with the changes they made, but I'll never find out because I did it once. That's good enough for me. That was so hard. I was in there for so long too because I didn't know the mechanics either, so you're figuring all that out at the time. And that one there's Bloodroot. It was the other newer dungeon. It unfortunately wasn't soloable on Vet. Right before you fight the last boss, there's like these 3 people, and they pin you down and you get nuked in the pin, and you can't get out of it, type of thing. So you're kind of screwed on that. So you actually can't solo that on Vet, unfortunately. That was a bit of a bummer. But anyways, yeah, this is my house, and